Today, America's largest bank agreed to the largest payout in history to atone for its misdeeds in the financial meltdown that led to the Great Recession. J.P. Morgan Chase will pay $13 billion in a settlement with the U.S. Justice Department. Unlike most of these deals, J.P. Morgan Chase will still face possible criminal prosecution. Attorney General Eric Holder supervised the settlement, and our Bob Orr spoke with him today.
And I've insisted that we hold everyone and every institution accountable, either in a civil manner or in a criminal manner. And to the extent that we can make criminal cases, we're going to do so.
Is it possible somebody could go to jail?
Yes.
Holder says J.P. Morgan Chase bundled together mortgages that were doomed to fail and sold them as high-quality investments to unsuspecting investors. This settlement is rare because it forced the bank to admit wrongdoing. Here's Anthony Mason.
In the largest settlement with any company in American history, J.P. Morgan Chase will pay $6 billion to investors that bought its bad mortgages, plus $2 billion in fines to the U.S. government, another $1 billion in restitution to the states, and another $4 billion in consumer relief, including mortgage relief for homeowners at risk of foreclosure.
This settlement is a major victory.
New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman co-chaired the investigation. The bank, he says, acknowledges in the settlement it sold toxic loans its employees knew were at a high risk of default.
Is this an admission of fraud?
Essentially.
Legally?
Yes.
A lot of people look at a settlement like this and they say, so why isn't somebody going to jail?
All I can say is that it is now in the hands of federal prosecutors who do have the ability to still bring criminal charges. And there is no release from criminal liability for any individuals or institution in this settlement.
And Schneiderman says there could be even bigger settlements with other banks ahead.
I'm happy that they're being held liable and held responsible for having ripped off a lot of us.
Gloria Jackson and her partner Tanya Cotton lost their California home to foreclosure in 2007. When the payments on their adjustable rate mortgage with Countrywide jumped by $1,000 a month.
I still feel that there was big harm done.
J.P. Morgan Chase has now paid out nearly $19 billion just this year to settle mortgage cases that also involve Bear Stearns and Washington Mutual, two companies it bought during the financial crisis.
5 years after the meltdown.
Exactly, Scott.
Anthony, thanks very much.